What is up, guys, and welcome back to our Coventry City Career Mode, episode number 16. And today, like I said last episode, I was going to talk about transfers and deadline day, because obviously I haven't done them yet. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to talk obviously about my team first, and probably the Championship overall, because I'll probably go into the Premier League next episode. But yeah, first off, the Championship. Now, Hull City. Thankfully, thank God, we made two signings on deadline day. One of them was a loanee, Nick Powell. I don't know what to think of Nick Powell, to be fair, because obviously he moved to Man U, I think it was for $5 million about 3 seasons ago. And when he lit league, I think, won alive with Crew Alexander. So yeah, obviously he hasn't played that much since, so I don't really know what to think of it, really. I don't know if he obviously is the same player back then or if he's developed. Like I said, I don't know, so I don't know what to expect. And also, we actually signed Dusan Kianik, I think you pronounce his name. Yeah, I think it's Kianik. Now, he is actually, I think it's Soviet's, number 1 goalkeeper, which is very, very exciting. You've got to think, Slovakia, sorry. So, I'm so shit with, nationalities. And it's so exciting because I think Slovakia are actually in the Euros, so, it'd be good to obviously have him in the Euros representing Hull City. So, I mean, hopefully, these two signings will do us good and help us push for, obviously, promotion. Now, Slovakia are in, obviously, the Euros, so I am excited to hopefully see him play and represent Hull City. But anyway, second team I'm going to talk about is obviously promotion rivals Middlesbrough, and they probably made the biggest signing of probably the window. Jordan Rhodes, £9 million. £9 million. What the hell? I mean, we was actually linked with him and actually was maybe going to buy him when obviously we got promoted to the Premier League 2 seasons ago. So, I mean, I don't really care at the moment. We missed out because obviously we've got an informed striker in Hernandez. But I mean, he'll definitely start scoring some goals for Middlesbrough and definitely, help them get promoted because I think he's a great player. Don't get me wrong, he hasn't done this well this season as he's done in the past, but he still scores goals, and he'll definitely help Middlesbrough in the promotion bid. So yeah, I mean, I want to say good luck to him, but at the same time I don't, because if it's a league title, I'm going to be bloody pissed. But anyway, on to Derby now, and they've actually, I thought, got maybe the steal of the season in Nick Blackman. Now, obviously Nick Blackman was playing for Reading, and he was on such good form. I mean, he was playing like an absolute beast. So, they only got him for £2 million. £2 million. Don't get me wrong, his contract was ending at the end of the season. So, if no one bought him, someone could have probably just bought him on, obviously, a pre-contract and got him for free. But, obviously, Derby's got in there with a $2 million bid, and I think got the steal of the season. So, I'm quite angry about that because, I really wanted him at Hull. So, yeah, they've got a good signing there. Don't get me wrong, Derby are on shocking form at the moment. But, I think maybe we did miss out Hull City on a good buy there. And they've also obviously got another player, Abdul Kamara from Angers. I don't know much about him. I think he's from obviously a foreign team. Obviously, he is from like Mexico somewhere, Chile, somewhere like that. So, I don't know what to... Obviously, I've seen him, so I can't comment on him. And also Marcus Olsen from Blackburn, the left back. Obviously, his older brother, does play for Norwich. So, obviously, the weaker out the two twins, I think, or brothers. I think twins. I think they are. I'm just gonna guess it right there. Just gonna guess. But yeah, they obviously bought him on a undisclosed fee. No one. I think it was around maybe $2 million, just under again. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, Derby, they dropped off. So I can't really say where I think they're gonna finish, but you never know, they might just pick up form again. So, yeah. And also, on to Sheffield Wednesday. Now, Sheffield Wednesday, one of my mates do support Sheffield Wednesday, and I've been obviously to see him quite a lot. Now, they, at the start of the season, got some new owners, and they are very, very rich owners. They are Thailand fishmongers, I think that's how you say it. So, I mean, yeah, and they've actually bought some quite good players. They have got Aiden McGeady. Don't get me wrong, he hasn't been playing very well in the league, in the Premier League though, but he probably will in the frigging Championship. I mean, he's gone from Spartak Moscow, I think it was, playing the Champions League, to Everton, and then to Sheffield Wednesday. So to be fair, he hasn't done very well recently, but, I mean, he probably will set this league on fire and probably will help Sheffield Wednesday get into promotion. Because at the start of the season, I didn't think they were gonna, but, it's looking like they are now. So, yeah, to be fair, they're looking like a good team. They've got a lot of good players and they might do really well now at the end of the season. But anyway, on to Brighton now. Obviously, Brighton was unbeaten going into Christmas. Obviously, the first loss did come against Middlesbrough. And since then, they haven't really been on good form. They've picked up a few points recently. That's helped them. But, they're dipping a bit. And to be fair, I think I could kind of tell they were gonna. I mean, I'm not just going on it, obviously, I think I could tell, to be fair. But they have actually made a good signing in Anthony Knockaert. Now, obviously, he used to play for Leicester. And, he missed that, obviously, that terrible penalty against Watford that got Watford promoted. Well, basically into the playoff final, which Watford obviously won. So, yeah, he obviously missed that, but it didn't matter because obviously he got promoted with Leicester the next season. He played a bit in the Premier League, but I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he got injured or just turned crap, really. But, back into Brighton. Obviously, he just scored on the last weekend. So, you never know. He might help Brighton get back, get into the Premier League. So, it will be a good story if he is, because I don't know what to really say about him, because obviously I haven't seen him for a season. So, I don't know how well he is going to be, but hopefully I want him to play good, because when he did play well, I did like him. So yeah, but anyway, on to Burnley now, and they actually made quite a few signings. They made James Tarkowski from Brentford, the centre-back, obviously. Brentford and Burnley played each other recently, and he didn't play that match because, obviously, he said he was distracted from that. But, that's not an excuse. You should play no matter what. But anyway, he ended up going to Burnley in the end. And also, they signed a few, loanees. And they're actually quite from League 1 and League 2. So it's quite, weird how they've gone. You never know. It might work out for them. Obviously, they've just beat Hull at the weekend. So, that's a massive win for them. But, yeah, I don't know how Burnley's going to finish, to be fair. I hope they do finish maybe, obviously, in the playoffs. I think they will finish in the playoffs no matter what, but hopefully they won't really give Hull City a hard battle, really. And now on to Birmingham. Now, obviously, Birmingham's around there, they are, they're getting there. Now, what a really big loss to them is Demarai Gray. He has gone to Leicester for 3.7 million. What an absolute steal, because he's a great player. He really is. Now, I don't know if his contract was ended at the end of the season, or they just sold him on to him for quite, not much money because they had that trouble with the finances. But they made a good signing in Diego Fabrini from Watford for 1.5 million. So I think, to be fair, that will probably help, because I actually do think he's a very good player. Obviously, he was on loan at Middlesbrough, I think, earlier on in the season. He did quite well then. So, yeah, I think he'll do quite well. And that's kind of, wrapped up the top 6, maybe who I think is going to finish in the top 6 this season. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. And, guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!